It's a critical countdown for NASA's plans to return to the moon. I'm News 6's Mark Lehman, and on Thursday, the Artemis II rocket is going through a wet dress rehearsal. You can see the rocket on the pad here across the Indian River. Now, this is happening a couple weeks after a first run-through where there was hydrogen leaking during the fueling process. There's a problem NASA needs to overcome today if they want to push forward with the launch in a couple weeks.
It's take two for a critical run-through. NASA is counting down in the second wet dress rehearsal of Artemis II, and the focus is on preventing leaks in the fueling process.
They want to build confidence that they can actually launch the astronauts when they put them in their seats.
Ken Kramer is with SpaceUpClose.com and shared these images of the 322-foot rocket. He says it's critically important hydrogen doesn't leak past a 16% threshold, which is what halted Artemis II's first test earlier this month.
They have to be done to prove that the rocket's not leaking. That's the whole problem, because hydrogen is extremely flammable.
Hydrogen is also a difficult substance to deal with.
It's the number one element on the periodic table. It leaks through seals and gaskets very easily. And they're really having to wrestle with that. It's a tough problem.
CBS space consultant Bill Harwood tells us it's an issue NASA has been dealing with for decades and even pushed Artemis I to 7 wet dress rehearsals. Much more is on the line for this rocket, however, as 4 astronauts will be on board for the eventual launch on a trip around the moon.
They've replaced those seals, and I think they're hopeful that they're going to get through this test the second time around, clear the way for launch.
If today's test remains on track, fueling of the rocket should happen over the course of several hours today. All of this is counting down towards a 4-hour launch simulation window that opens at 8:30 tonight. And if everything goes as planned, Artemis II could launch as early as March 6th. In Brevard County, Mark Lehman, News 6.